Zara Ahmed was a bright and ambitious young woman who had spent the last 5 years studying abroad in London. Though she loved the freedom and independence that came with living in a new country, she never forgot her roots.
Every night, I would sit by my window looking out at the city lights and think about my family back in Pakistan.
One day, Zara received an unexpected letter from her grandmother. The letter was old, with faded ink and worn edges, as if it had been written many years ago.
My dear Zara, there is a secret that has been kept in the family for decades. Something that your mother has never spoken about.
Intrigued and a little nervous, Zara decided to return to Pakistan to uncover the truth. When she arrived, she was welcomed by her mother, who was thrilled to see her.
Zara, it's so good to see you. I've missed you so much.
But Zara could sense that something was troubling her.
Ami, is there something you've been hiding from me?
Zara asked one evening after dinner. Her mother hesitated, then sighed deeply.
Zara, there's something you should know about our family. It's something I've kept from you because I wanted to protect you. This is your grandfather.
Zara's mother handed her an old photograph showing a young man and woman standing together.
He was a kind man, but he made a difficult choice that changed our family's future.
As her mother recounted the story, Zara learned that her grandfather had been deeply in love with another woman before he married her grandmother. But due to family pressure and societal expectations, he had to let go of his first love. This decision had haunted him for the rest of his life. The more Zara learned about her grandfather's past, the more she realized that his story wasn't just about love and loss. It was about making difficult choices and living with the consequences. It made her think about her own life and the decisions she would have to make in the future. In the days that followed, Zara spent a lot of time with her grandmother, listening to stories from the past and learning about the sacrifices her family had made.
I began to appreciate my heritage in a way I never had before.
She also started wearing the traditional shalwar kameez more often, feeling a renewed sense of pride in her culture. But the biggest change came when Zara met Ahsan Malik, a young man who worked for a local charity.
Ahsan was different from anyone I had met before. He was kind, humble, and deeply committed to helping others.
As they spent more time together, Zara felt a connection with him that she couldn't explain.
One day, Ahsan invited Zara to visit the orphanage where he volunteered.
As they walked through the crowded streets of the city, Ahsan shared stories of the children he worked with and the challenges they faced.
I was moved by his dedication and compassion, and I realized that I wanted to be a part of something meaningful too.
By the time Zara returned to London, she was a different person.
I had found a new sense of purpose in my life, and I knew that my family's past would always be a part of me.
She also knew that, like her grandfather, she would have to make difficult choices.
But with the lessons I had learned, I felt ready to face whatever came my way.
And as she sat by her window that night, looking out at the city lights, she felt a deep sense of peace.
I knew that I was on the right path and that my journey had only just begun.